Good morning, HighPointe. Today is Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025, and I want to share some morning announcements to help us all get ready for the day. It's important to take a moment to center ourselves and prepare for a productive learning environment. I encourage everyone to take a deep breath and focus on your goals for today. Let's make the most of our time together. Get comfortable in your chair and follow along with the video.
Hey there, and thanks for gifting yourself these next few minutes. It's important to remember that you're a priority, and allowing yourself even just a few short minutes of intentional reflection can really have a positive impact on the rest of your day. So let's use these next few minutes to come back to center and set an intention for the rest of your day. Move into a comfortable position, whether you're seated at your desk at work or laying on the couch at home, and gently close your eyes and shift all of your attention onto your breathing, taking slower, deeper breaths than you've taken all day so far. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and slowly letting it out through your mouth. And continuing to breathe that way, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale and contract back in as you exhale. Tune into your body, noticing how it feels, noticing if there's anything that it's trying to tell you. Notice any place of tension or tightness in your body, and give those areas permission to relax, sending love into those areas. Thank your body for taking such good care of you, and let it know that it's okay to rest and relax for these next few minutes. You may notice that your mind starts to wander off. That's okay. That's natural. Just notice it and bring your attention back to your body, using your breath as your anchor. Try to picture one thing that's happened today that's made you smile, or made you thankful or appreciative. And just let that feeling fill you up for a moment. Breathe that feeling in from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And allow yourself to smile if that feels natural. Now focus on something that you can do today, whether it's for yourself or for someone else, that will allow you to continue feeling this way. It could be something as small as deciding to go to bed early tonight so that you have time to finally read that book that's been on your bedside table, or the joy of getting dinner with a close friend. What's one little thing you can plan for your day to bring that intentional joy to it? Now just focus on that for a few minutes. Sit in that feeling of joy and peace. Now let's take a few more deep breaths together. A deep breath in, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale, and everything contract back in as you exhale. Again, an even deeper breath than the one before it, holding that breath for a beat, and exhaling everything out. Last time, your deepest breath yet, sending that breath through your entire body. And exhale it out. And in your own time, slowly bring your awareness back to where you are. And thank yourself for taking these few minutes to just be intentional and kind to yourself. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you all for being part of our daily meditation.
Hey there, and thanks for gifting your...
Let's take some time to greet someone. Find a friend and say good morning. Shake their hand. Ask them how they are doing or how they are. Tell them you are happy to see them. Find another friend and do the same thing. Keep greeting people until the time has run out. Thank you so much. Go ahead and have a seat so that we can move on with our morning announcements. Today is National Egg Day. National Egg Day on June 3rd finds eggs finally breaking out of their shells. Eggs had some tough years as health experts fretted about the high cholesterol content. But after a revision of the American Heart Association's guidelines in 2000, the health benefits of eggs seemed to outweigh the concerns. The AHA says healthy adults can enjoy an egg per day and easily remain within the daily cholesterol limit. Also, a single egg has only 75 calories, which is great for those looking to lose weight. And the 7 grams of protein in an average egg almost makes this a superfood with a great calorie to protein ratio. So those of us who are big fans of poached, scrambled, over easy, hard-boiled, fried, sunny side up, or soft-boiled eggs can feel free to use the National Egg Day to utter that timeless phrase, how do you want your eggs? And it doesn't matter if it's 7 a.m., 7 p.m., or somewhere in between. Eggs are great to eat anytime or any day for that matter. Archaeological evidence for eating eggs dates back to Neolithic times. As early as 1400 BCE, records from Egypt and China show fowls laying eggs for human consumption. In 300 BCE, farmers started to incubate eggs from chickens in warm clay ovens, and today, eggs are still mostly farmed in backyards. Most towns and cities even allow the keeping of chickens for egg-laying purposes. So how do you want your eggs today? Enjoy National Egg Day. Today's weather forecast: rain, then remaining cloudy and cool with showers in the afternoon. Highs only around 60 degrees. Where is our summer? Showers in the evening and the moon is waxing gibbous. Have you ever heard the words red flag warning when watching the weather? What does that mean? A red flag warning has to do with wildfire safety. Red flag means to take action. Be extremely careful with open flames. The National Weather Service issues a red flag warning in conjunction with land management agencies to alert land managers to an ongoing or imminent critical fire weather pattern. The National Weather Service issues a red flag warning when fire conditions are ongoing or expected to occur shortly. A fire weather watch means to be prepared and alerts land managers and the public that upcoming weather conditions could result in an extensive wildland fire occurrence or extreme fire behavior. A watch means critical fire weather conditions are possible but not imminent or occurring. Extreme fire behavior alert implies a wildfire is likely to rage out of control. It is often hard to predict these fires because such behavior is erratic, sometimes dangerously so. One or more of the following criteria must be met for extreme fire behavior: moving fast at a high rate of spread, prolific crowning and/or spotting, presence of fire whirls, or strong convection column. Our joke of the day: why can't you trust animals on a safari? They are usually lying. Let's see what happened today in history.
June 3rd, 1965.
Get back in. Okay. I don't know. We're coming over the west end. They want you to come back in now.
Astronaut Ed White becomes the first American to walk in space during the Gemini 4 mission. 1989, Iran's spiritual leader, the Ayatollah Khomeini, dies in Tehran. Khomeini's rise to power in the Islamic Revolution led to the hostage crisis, in which Iran held dozens of Americans captive for 444 days. 1963, Pope John XXIII, who pushed to modernize the Roman Catholic Church, dies in Rome at age 81. Pope Paul VI succeeds him as pontiff. 1937, Britain's Duke of Windsor marries American divorcee Wallis Warfield Simpson in France. It happens 6 months after the former King Edward VIII abdicated his country's throne for Simpson. 1926.
I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness.
Allen Ginsberg, the poet who became one of the icons of America's Beat Generation, is born in Newark, New Jersey. And 1906. Josephine Baker, the dancer, singer, and actress who gained fame with her shows in Paris during the 1920s, is born in St. Louis. Today in history, June 3rd. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
Our quote of the day comes from John Steinbeck. In early June, the world of leaf and blade and flowers explodes, and every sunset is different. Make sure you go out and enjoy a sunset. It's time to play Would You Rather. Get up out of your seats and think about this question. Would you rather eat scrambled eggs, or would you rather eat eggs over easy? How do you want your eggs? I'll give you 60 seconds to think about that and move to the space. If you would rather eat scrambled eggs and you are in Centennial, move to the whiteboards. If you would rather eat scrambled eggs and you are in Fort Collins, move to the windows. If you would rather eat eggs over easy and you are in Centennial, move to the windows. If you would rather eat eggs over easy and you are in Fort Collins, move towards the fireplace. I'll give you 60 seconds to get where you want to be. If you would rather eat eggs scrambled and you are in Centennial, move to the whiteboards. If you would rather eat eggs scrambled and you are in Fort Collins, move to the windows. If you would rather eat eggs over easy and you are in Centennial, move to the windows. If you would rather eat eggs over easy and you're in Fort Collins, move to the fireplace. All right, let's hear from some of you why you are choosing to stand in the space you are. Let's hear from those who would rather eat scrambled eggs. You should be standing by the whiteboards if you are in Centennial or by the windows if you are in Fort Collins, if you would rather eat scrambled eggs. The leader is going to ask some of you why you chose to eat scrambled eggs over easy. I'll give you some time and the leader will call on you. All right, let's hear from the other side of the room. Those of you who are standing over by the windows in Centennial or by the fireplace in Fort Collins said that you would rather eat eggs over easy. Let's hear why you chose that. The leader will call on you and I will give you some time. Thank all of you for your time and participation in today's Would You Rather. A picture is worth 1,000 words. What do you think of when you look at this picture? All right, it is time for us to share our lives together. What happened yesterday that you would like to share with all of us? I'll give you some time and the leader will call on you. Thank you for sharing yesterday with us. Let's move on to what are you looking forward to today? What are your plans? What would you like to share with us about today? Again, I'll give you some time and the leader will call on you. Thank you so much. Let's see what you're excited about for tomorrow. What would you like to share with us about tomorrow? Again, I'll give you some time and the leader will call on you. What an amazing job sharing you have done today. Thank you so much. Let's look at our schedules for the morning. For enrichment at 8 o'clock is arrival. At 9:15 is transition to SCC outings or lessons. At 9:30 is art. At 10 o'clock is morning meeting. At 10:30 is book club. And at 11 o'clock is lunch. For engagement, at 8 o'clock is arrival. At 9:15 is transition to SCC outings or lessons. At 9:30, morning meeting. At 10 o'clock, book club. At 10:30, art. And at 11 o'clock, lunch. Let's look at this afternoon. For enrichment, at 12 o'clock, you have tech or choice activities, or if you are returning from the SCC outing in the morning, you have lunch. At 12:55, you have butterfly life cycle. At 1:30, fitness with the fitness binder. At 2 o'clock, gardening part 2, career exploration, and your departure after that. For engagement at 12 o'clock, you have tech or choice activities, or if you are returning from the SCC outing, you have lunch. At 12:55, gardening part 2, career exploration. At 1:30, butterfly life cycle. At 2 o'clock, fitness with the fitness binder, and your departure. Thanks. We hope you have a sunshiny day.